What is LA's lechuza come to be? Well, there are many versions of this legend, but the main story goes like this. In the beginning, there was a woman who lived at the edge of a small town or village, and she lived all alone in a little house made of sticks and stones. Now, this woman kept to herself and didn't really interact much with the townspeople, and because of this, they started calling her a witch. Mind you, she wasn't a bad person, but she was different. She liked to live out in the forest and gather herbs and plants and make medicines from them. She also liked to talk to animals, and it was said that she could even understand what they were saying. But the townspeople, they didn't understand any of this. All they saw was a woman who lived alone and didn't associate with them, and they labeled her a witch. Now, one day, a young boy went missing. He had gone out into the forest to gather wood for his father, but he never came back. The villagers, they searched for him for days, but they couldn't find him anywhere. And so they started to believe that the witch had taken him. You see, deep down inside, they already believed that she was a bad person, and so it didn't take much to convince them that she had done something bad. And so they went to her house and they broke down the door and they found the boy's clothes, and that was enough for them. They dragged her out of her house and they took her to the center of the village and they burned her alive. Now, before she died, she made a deal with the devil. She promised him her soul if he would allow her to come back and get revenge on those who had killed her. And so when she died, her body started to burn, but it wasn't consumed by the flames. Instead, it started to rot, and a foul stench filled the air. And then, as the villagers watched in horror, her skin started to fall off her bones. Then, with a loud crack, her spine broke and she turned into an owl. And with a screech, she flew up into the sky and disappeared into the darkness. From that day on, the villagers never saw her again, or did they? Some say that if you stay out too late at night, you might hear her swooping through the sky, looking for her next victim. And if she sees you, well, let's just say you won't be making it home alive. La lechuza is a very popular figure in Mexican folklore, and there are many variations of her story. In some tellings, she is a woman who is falsely accused of being a witch, and in others, she is a witch who is actually guilty. But no matter what version you hear, the moral of the story is always the same. Don't judge a book by its cover.